Welcome back to the 1 Minute Monster. Today, I'd like to reintroduce you to basilisks. So, I find basilisks are kind of both overutilized and underutilized. So, a lot of people like to use basilisks because they turn their foes to stone with the petrifying gaze. I think a lot of people just don't put any real flavoring behind them, where they're just a random encounter or they're in a cave, something like that. What you can do and what I like to do is use them as guardians for monsters that are stone or utilize stone, such as Medusas, Gorgons, things like that. Things that they won't affect themselves, or at least I make it so that they don't affect themselves and the others. You can also use them as guardians for creatures that can teleport. So either a wizard's tower or devils working on the material plane, cultists if they're high enough level. If a bad guy or a big bad villain makes their base of operations, their den, guarded in a basilisk natural environment, it's a natural defense against adventurers. Who wants to go messing through a basilisk warren and who knows how many of the creatures just to investigate what's going on? And then you have different varieties of basilisks. I mean, the blue one with the spikes is very D&D specific. I've also seen people do basilisks that only have 6 legs. They're more like newts or salamanders, green with sort of gecko-y eyes. You can make them sort of however you want. I think the main thing is just the petrifying gaze and the fact that they eat the stone that they create, and you can use elements of the basilisk to unparalyze or unpetrify the victims. So I do like having them as guards. I know I like doing them also. The petrifying gaze is more of a curse. It works through magical scrying. I did have a game where the party's wizard was scrying. It ended up being to a basilisk den and 6 sets of basilisk eyes turning at the scrying device. The wizard had a lot of saves. So, basilisks are pretty cool. I think that they should be used more. Give it a thought. If you liked it, hit the like button, maybe leave a comment, and if you want to see more, hit the subscribe button. See you tomorrow.